So how do you become addicted to your negative thoughts? And I know that everybody's going to say, why would I want to know how to be addicted to my negative thoughts? Because I want to be addicted to positive thoughts. I get it. But if we don't understand and know how we become addicted to the negative thoughts so that we can change our actions around it, then we won't be able to fix it, right? And change it. Here's the really cool thing. I just watched an amazing video from Dr. Joe Dispenza. I watch the same video every single day so I can understand. All right, so how do we become addicted to our negative thoughts? Number one, so when things happen to us and we have an experience and we don't like it, okay? Let's say we're talking about it today, this experience that happened, and you still feel off, all right? That's because you've allowed yourself to have a long, drawn out response to something that you didn't like 5 days ago, and you're still rehashing what happened, and you're bringing up those feelings of what happened in the past, and you cannot change it no matter what you do. You cannot change an experience you had in the past. So the longer that you carry this out and you feel this feeling of the scenario or the experience that you had, you are telling your brain that is how you're programmed, that this is the feeling you want to feel. But think about it. If you had this experience over here and it was negative and you didn't feel good and it put you in a mood and you're drawn out that mood over 3 to 5 days, some people a week, some people years, okay? If you're drawing out that experience, you are always bringing up those feelings. Do you want to feel those feelings? Ask yourselves, like if you want to feel better about it, then today's the day that you can decide that you're going to feel different about it. And you're not going to carry those negative feelings, because every single time you rehash it, you get more and more addicted to it. It's how we work. The more you do something, the more addicted you become to it, right? Like anything that we do, if we're not moderating the things that happen in our lives, then we become addicted to it. If we don't moderate our alcohol, we become addicted. If we don't moderate the food that we eat, we like carbs or candy or sweets, we become addicted to it. Like whether or not it has addictive properties, the more you do it, the more you become addicted to it. So stop rehashing past events, because you're reminding yourself how you're supposed to feel about it and you become addicted to that feeling. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, this was so interesting to me, okay, and it ties into number one. It's been scientifically proven that the stories we tell ourselves, that 50% of the past isn't even the truth. Because every time we rehash it, it's embellished. There's a little word that we've put in there to tweak it. That's why, like, whenever you take the thoughts about somebody and they have a perception of a story, there could be 5 people that were standing in that place and they have a different version of what happened, right? So 50% of our past stories that we tell ourselves aren't even true. Wow. And so what happens is that every time you rehash that story, you affirm to your current self that's living today. So let's remember, it's the past. It is something that you cannot change. But every time you rehash that story, it affirms to you yourself today that you can't change. Just like, yes, I remember this feeling. Yes, that's how I need to feel about this. That's how I want to feel this, even though you don't. But it's because it's happened over and over again that it has become who you are. And you don't want it to become who you are. You don't want it to. So that's another reason why not to rehash the past. You don't want to affirm who you are. or who you were. You want to affirm today who you are. And that's how we learn on this journey. Because if we were smart about remembering the scenarios, we would ask ourselves, how could I have been different, right? So key. And number 3, this is another reason how we become addicted to negative thoughts and feelings. Our thoughts dictate our feelings, and so that's why you have to pay attention to your thoughts. Where you place your focus is where energy goes. So let me say that again. Where you place your focus, energy goes, right? So if your focus is on rehashing a story in the past, your energy will go to the past, and then you start reliving everything. And the more you focus on something, that's where all your energy goes. And you cannot bring the good energy today while having and living in the energy of what you felt 5 days ago when it didn't go your way. Whatever that experience is, years, weeks, whatever it is, months, every single time you rehash it, that's where your focus goes. That's where your energy goes. That's the energy that it's drawn from it. And then today, if you want to feel good, your focus isn't on today. Your focus is somewhere else. And so that's where your energy goes. And then that's why we become tired and we become sluggish, because where are you focusing on today, or are you focusing on the past? So I'm going to guess that you don't want to be addicted to negative thoughts, feelings. You don't want to. And so all this information you can take and you can apply optimism, and you can apply positivity, right? And this is how we then can train ourselves to become addicted to positive thoughts. Paying attention to where our focus goes, right? So important. You can literally change how you feel by managing your thoughts. I hope you got some value from this today. I couldn't not share it with you. It was really important. After I watched the video, I thought that it was so key. But I want to thank you, and I appreciate you being here with me. And what I'd like to say is that if you would like to train your brain on how to slowly, I don't want to say erase, but move away from the negative thoughts. If you feel like you're addicted to negative thoughts, if you really put any thought into the few things that I've said here today, and you would like to change your automatic thinking, I have a tool for you. And you can just private message me, or you can put your name below, and I'm more than happy to share this tool with you. And it's super easy. It's not hard. It really isn't. You just have to ask yourself, how committed are you to making the change? That's it. Your commitment is all that's needed. I can give you the tool, but you got to do the work. So I thank you for stopping by today. Thank you so much, lovelies. And we'll see you all on here very soon. Bye.